Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Our assignment, Change the World, has given us an opportunity to tackle an issue with respect to the Sustainable Development Goals created by the United Nations. Racism is when someone is treated differently due to their race or culture. The infamous Black Lives Matter has inspired us and enlightened us to take part as students and try to create awareness as well as eradicating racism at our campus. Thus, the goal we're choosing is the 16th goal, which is peace, justice, and strong institutions.
Conflict, insecurity, weak institutions, and limited access to justice remain a great threat to sustainable development. Racism has existed throughout human history. It has created a society where people don't trust and respect each other. One of the most recent incidents was the innocent murder of George Floyd. Allegedly using a counterfeit veil, the police handcuffed him and stood down his knee on his throat while Floyd begged for his life, repeatedly saying, "I can't breathe." The difference in treatment toward black people is obvious to compare to those of white in the country. As for Malaysia, racism is still common. In 2019, a picture of Chinese-looking man burning the Malaysian flag angered many Malays who called Malaysian Chinese people unpatriotic, with some netizens defending that Chinese pigs should leave the country.
Many people presume Somalia as a country with a population of 15 million people who share one culture, one religion, and one language. Though the struggle for minority rights is Somalia takes place in a context where the abuse of human rights in general have persisted for decades. However, minority groups do not benefit from a traditional clan structure system that affords them some protection regardless of the conflict.
One of the main problems is having a biased institution where they give benefit to a certain community could make them feel superior to those of other communities. And because the superior thinks they have a lot of credit, they tend to behave racially towards the latter, making them minor, and this could create a boundary between the superior and minor communities. Racism can happen anywhere and everywhere. It can occur in public places like schools, malls, and even online. Racism causes harm to those who are on the receiving end. Studies show that experiencing racism leads to having negative emotions like sadness and anger, anxiety, and depression.
Our main target are the students of IIUM. My team and I have created a survey that could help us achieve a twin objective, that is, to create awareness as well as getting statistics for them, whether they have witnessed or experienced situations where students have been treated differently. In a short span of time, out of 121 responses, over 50% consider racism as a major problem. With the majority willing to stand up for the victim, it is still a particular concern that there are those students who'd rather not interfere with the situation, maybe because of personal reasons. The most important thing is your safety. If you do feel vulnerable, stick with a group of friends you trust. If you see or hear someone being racist towards someone else, you can try to help the victim. Letting them know that what you saw was wrong could really help. You can support them by reporting the matter and offer to be the witness. If you hear someone else being racist towards you, instead of responding or opposing, walk away and talk to someone you do trust. To those who are not confident in reporting incidents of racial harassment or even have low confidence with their complaint, remember, you are not the one causing the trouble. You are not in the wrong. As we students try to create a change on our campus, just talking about racism could do a big thing and help to fight it. You could start an anti-racism project, set up and create newsletters around the campus, and create a discussion group or event to talk about relevant issues and what we can do to help.
Stereotypes have misled the non-Muslim from what Islam really is. They see Muslims as a group of people who didn't get with the time. For them, they think Muslims are violent, the non-Muslim when it's the exact opposite. We can see there are many people who see Muslims as terrorists.
Islam has spread across the world from the Middle East to the other continents, absorbing different nationalities, cultures, etc. All people, regardless of origin, are equal in Islam, and the only thing that distinguishes them is their level of commitment.
Allah has made us into nations and tribes so we may get to know one another. So let's make our lives interesting by getting to know each other's ways of life. Let's promote a peaceful and exclusive community around a campus. And let's raise awareness about the realities of violence and the importance of peace and justful societies.